Today, I wanted to talk one-on-one with you about something that I just realized. I want to know if you can relate or if you disagree with me. Yeah, actually, this concept, I already knew this concept and I already experienced it in my life, but now it really slapped me in the face. So I think it's good to share and also so I can make a bit of clarity in my mind about this. What I want to talk about is environment. And environment is not just the nature around us, but it's also the people that live around us, the society, the behavior of the society around us. And this has got a crazy impact on our life. I'm currently in Vancouver. I've been here for the past month or so. And here, I don't know if you know, but they legalized hard drugs. So there's people shooting heroin, smoking crack, doing all sorts of fentanyl, chemicals, anything down the streets, like they're doing it at open air. It's not only a bad thing to see and it's very yuck and gross, but unfortunately a lot of people are suffering. I don't want to get into the details of why this happened and whatever law they made. We are not talking about that right now. I wanted to, why I'm telling you this? I wanted to share this because since I'm here, I saw myself and also my girlfriend falling into temptation again with our addictions, that we managed to quit for almost 1 year now. Now just by being here, we saw ourselves falling in it again. And I'm not saying, oh, you're surrounded by people who do crack, so you gotta smoke crack. Of course not, that's not what I'm saying. But your addiction could be drinking coffee. It could be eating junk food. It could be not exercising. It could be anything, scrolling on your phone. The people around us really have an impact and influence our behaviors as well. And it's like a fabric. We are all interconnected, and when the fabric moves on one point, it's gonna affect you as well. Yeah, the other day we really looked at each other like, whoa, what are we doing? Like, since we are here, we just felt into it again without even realizing. And we managed to quit this stuff for like almost 1 year now. And now, just a few weeks, and we already been influenced from this environment. I knew this concept, but I didn't know that had so much truth, at least with myself. Then I remembered also reading about this, like American soldiers in Vietnam doing heroin, doing drugs, and then just by relocating, going back home, where they had a different setting, a different environment with their families, their children, their wives, they managed to quit heroin, opioids, or whatever they were doing from one moment to the other, like this. And this is super difficult thing to quit just by changing their environment. So you really pick up the behaviors of the people around you. In the same way, the environment can really lift you up. When I used to live in Bali, before going there, I wanted to be fit. Even though I was going to the gym and eating healthy, I was lacking a bit of self-discipline and motivation sometimes. So I wasn't really where I wanted to be. But then since I moved to Bali, being surrounded by all these people, shirtless with six-pack, everybody into health and fitness, I became one of them as well. Doing cold plunges, doing saunas and all this stuff even more, and it became part of my personality too. And it's hard. I know it's difficult because this means that if you change location, if you change environment, you're gonna separate yourself from the people that you love too. But the problem, what it is? The problem is that if you cannot be who you really are, who you want to be, there's gonna be friction inside yourself and suffering. You're gonna be very unhappy and dissatisfied because you know you're not that person, but your environment is making you that person. So biggest takeaway for me is really don't set up yourself for failure. Like if you want to be fit, but your environment is all people that love McDonald's, or if you want to quit smoking but all your friends smoke, it's gonna be very difficult for me. Like I'm basically setting up myself for failure. So my biggest getaway from all this rant I just did is go within, decide who you want to be, and then pick a location that reflects who you want to be, where being who you want to be is gonna be the easiest ever. Pick an environment based on that, and it will be so much easier to succeed. So yeah, that's my takeaway. Can you relate? Do you agree with this? Do you see what I'm saying? And have you ever managed to quit an addiction without changing your circle of friends or your environment? Like, it doesn't mean you have to change city. Maybe it's just your friends or your family. Maybe you have to move out from your parents' house whatever it is, maybe from your workplace. But really, this is, for me, it's so key, and it really impacts me a lot. I really see myself being influenced by people around me. And so yeah, this is my takeaway. I want to know your thoughts. I'll see you in the next video.